Flashing light warning for later on in this video. Good insert time of day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cal, and at long last I have returned from my hiatus, and we're going to kick off the list of videos with a look at my very first concert of 2026. One that I was very intrigued about because A, the nature of one of the band's last albums, and 2, how big the audience would be. And I'm pleased to say that despite the hardships, it was an absolutely amazing time. So let me tell you all about it. This is Katatonia's Waking State Over North America Tour 2026. Once again, we return to the best place for concerts in Atlanta, the Masquerade hidden in Kenny's Alley. This is my third time at this venue, and it will not be the last. Spoiler alert for coming in May. Suspiciously, there were only 100 people in line half an hour to doors, but that line instantly doubled in the next 15 minutes. Clearly, nobody wanted to miss this show. Upon walking inside, I immediately noticed how different the design of the Hell venue was compared to the Heaven venue. The Hell venue is more of a smaller club, whereas the Heaven venue is more of a big, middle-sized theater. That said, it was very easy to get up and close to the stage, and before long, the first band was taking said stage. Opening the show tonight were Rivers of Nihil from Reading, Pennsylvania. This is my second time seeing them, with the last time being at Prog Power USA, and they put on an even better show than at Prog Power. Yes, you heard that correct. The band were blisteringly fast, and I'm pretty sure Adam Biggs was trying to destroy his bass strings throughout the entire set. And it has also been scientifically proven that there's a small island nation in Andy Thomas's beard so technologically advanced they discovered how to liquefy solar power. And yes, that is theoretically correct. They stuck to mostly new songs from their self-titled album and from Where Owls Know My Name, but when they played Water and Time, I absolutely blew my voice out singing that chorus, hence why I sound so strange. And I'm not going to lie to you all, it took 5 songs, but that is the biggest mosh pit I have ever seen in my life. Good golly, look at that violence. Best part of their whole set came when they gave their saxophonist a chance to do a solo at the end of one of their songs. In fact, all of their songs, he came out and did a sax solo, which made it for an absolutely amazing night. After 45 minutes of technical insanity, Rivers of Nihil would exit the stage and the night was off to a great start. I highly recommend you check these guys out live if they ever come to your neck of the woods, and I highly recommend you listen to their self-titled album. It is very good, and these guys are even better live. Around half an hour later, it was time for the main event. The band we had all come here to see, Katatonia. I love this band. They are essentially if Genesis and The Cure got together and decided they would write an album, which sounds like a very strange thought in your head, but actually it kind of makes sense after a little while. Flashing light warning for the remainder of the video, ladies and gentlemen. I was very interested to see how this show would go, mainly because of how, let's just say, mixed the reaction to their new album, Nightmares as Extensions of the Waking State was. But I'm pleased to say, in spite of that, the band put on an absolutely amazing performance. They did mostly stick to some of the new stuff, but they went all the way back to some of their doom metal years and even played The Great Cold Distance. And when they did Austerity and Old Heart Falls, oh, I was singing along to those choruses like a madman. The Fall of Hearts is my favorite Katatonia album, and the chorus on Old Heart Falls is obviously the big reason why. If you ever get the chance to see Katatonia live, I highly recommend you do it because they are so good. And shout out to Jonas. He just turned 50 years old and he still has an absolutely amazing voice. And just shy of 10:35 p.m., Katatonia would end their set and the night of fun had concluded in an amazing way. Before I left, I would snag a picture with Andy Thomas from Rivers of Nihil, and I told him that I would be at the band's next concert when they return to Atlanta, and that is a promise I intend to keep. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the first concert of 2026, and my word, it was absolutely incredible. I'd like to thank all of you for watching this video, and I'd like to shout out all the people I met at the concert. It was great hanging out with you guys and talking about concerts past and future, and I look forward to doing it again the next time we see each other. Before I leave, I would like to shout out the heavy metal philosopher himself, Mr. John Barbas. If you haven't seen his YouTube channel, I highly recommend you check it out. He does amazing videos on metal discussions, new albums, and talking about stuff in the heavy metal world. Link to his channel will be in the description, and I want to thank him for letting me get this awesome picture with him. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, my adventure comes to an end. Thank you all for watching this video, and until next time, my name is Cal, and I will catch you all trackside. Have a great night.